5 people are recovering after being shot early this morning outside a North Columbus strip club. Now, we told you about this as breaking news all morning long on Good Day Columbus. Steve Levine joins us live from CPD headquarters with the new details on the latest gun violence to hit the streets. Steve?
Maria, Columbus police now trying to identify the shooter responsible for the gunfire. I did talk with the operator of this business. He didn't want to go on camera, but he told me this is how it all started. Some people from out of town tried to get into his business right after it closed for the evening. They then walked over to a food truck in the parking lot, got into an argument with some customers there, and that's when the gunfire erupted. 5 people are wounded this morning after shots are fired in the parking lot of the Dollhouse Gentlemen's Club in North Columbus.
We don't want no violence. We don't know no more killing.
Emmanuel Wiafi owns a barber shop just feet from where the shooting happened.
Guns around us. We don't want it like that. We want peace.
The 5 shooting victims expected to all be okay. Tragically not the case over the weekend when mom Shamira Rhodes was shot and killed when bullets were fired during a fight at the Queen of Hearts pub on the east side.
This is a tragedy that we lost her.
State Representative Latina Humphrey knew Rhodes for nearly 2 decades. Columbus police now searching for 2 persons of interest in the deadly shooting.
This is not something that should have happened. She was a loving person, a mother, entrepreneur.
Over the past several months, Columbus police have investigated at least 6 deadly shootings in and around bars and nightclubs, gun violence that claimed the lives of 7 people. Columbus City Attorney Zach Klein tells us anytime there's a shooting involving a business, the establishment is reviewed to determine if it's a neighborhood nuisance.
If we find that they're reckless in their operation, creating a nuisance and a magnet for crime, then we will not hesitate to file court action.
The operator of the Dollhouse telling us immediately after the shooting, armed security guards went into security protocols, escorting people in the club to safe rooms to ensure their safety. Humphrey tells us keeping businesses accountable is not the only layer of security needed. She tells us gun reform laws need more teeth.
I would start by universal background checks, mental health checks, instituting red flag laws. Like, we need to do something.
The operator of the Dollhouse tells me that this morning's incident was the 2nd act of violence they've had at the parking lot since they took over about 2 years ago. He says they've had no incidents inside the building. Columbus police now reviewing surveillance video to see if they can identify the shooter. Live on your side downtown, Steve Levine, ABC 6 News.